Good morning. Hope everybody's good. I'm doing pretty good. Hang on. I got 1 month no alcohol, a year and 1 month totally clean and sober. Does that look good? Yeah, it looks alright, I guess. There we go. So yeah, I got my month no alcohol today, and then of course I'm still clean. So a month and a year clean. I can say I'm clean and sober, 100%. And I'm doing pretty good. Cravings are still coming and going. Mostly it's when I'm at home, and it's like when I don't have anything going on. That's when I start thinking about beer, because beer is something I was doing to entertain myself. Drinking beer, that's was a big part of my entertainment for after work. But now I'm not doing that. I have to push those thoughts out and find other ways to entertain myself. Um, you know, so I get the cravings when I'm chilling, watching YouTube, when I would normally be drinking a beer, chilling, watching YouTube. But the cravings go away pretty easily. Um, it's all mind over matter, anyways. That's how I've been dealing with it. Just I know that I'm sitting there thinking about a beer, how yummy it would be, how nice. I would enjoy it. Yeah, I'm sure I would. But what I enjoy having control over that more than I enjoy the beer itself. Okay, so I I think I'm gonna keep going with it. I just don't feel the need to start drinking again. I just don't. Plus, I just don't. I know if I start drinking, it's gonna start the cycle, and I can't afford it either. So I'm just gonna keep staying clean, sober. I'm not saying I won't ever drink again. Song remains the same when it comes to that. But as long as my brain is wanting to just stay sober, I'm gonna go with it. Because I do feel good. I'm much more uh, consistent as far as sleeping, performing, and just pretty much everything. Um, I'm having some issues still with motivation as far as getting chores done, but I'm not 100% sure that has anything to do with being sober. That has to do with my job taking up most of my time. And, I kind of want to, chill out after work. I don't want to have to go start doing a bunch of chores right after work. That means, more work. So that I'm not gonna. Getting things done, but I've just got a lot of other things I need to get done. But that has nothing to do with nothing. It'll get done eventually. I'm just kind of taking it easy a little bit. I got 10 hours sleep last night. Sleeping much better, no doubt about that. Um, but one thing I have noticed a little bit is I'm dreaming about people I haven't even thought of in years. Okay, all of a sudden they're in my dreams, and some of my dreams are bringing back memories before I ever became an alcoholic or a drug addict, right? And it like remind it, thought feelings that I had uh, before I ever became any kind of addict or alcoholic are coming back. Okay, and because I am sober and clean, and what that's doing is it's kind of reminding me and pointing out why I started drinking and doing drugs in the first place back when I was a teenager, you know, because of things that happened, how I was raised, and feelings I had when I was a kid are coming back, and my brain's showing me, yeah, this is part of the reason you started drinking and doing drugs when you were a teenager, right? Because you had these issues, these feelings, and you were using drugs and alcohol to cover up those feelings, and cover up's the key word. So now that I'm older, much older, and now I'm finally clean and sober again, these feelings are still there. Okay, that were always there. They never went away. I'm still the same poor kid that came from a poor, dysfunctional family. I'm still the same kid that was abused, okay, when I was a kid. I'm still the same kid that has the same feelings from the same problems that I had when I was a kid, getting picked on, okay? All these things that happened when I was a kid was the reasons I started doing drugs and drinking. But all those feelings are still there. You know, some of them, yeah, I've dealt with them. I've fixed, I've managed those feelings, but it's kind of like this time, like it's like taking a band-aid off an old wound, you know. You just covered the wound up and it's been covered up the whole time. But I just took the band-aid off and the wound's still there. Yeah, it's healed up somewhat. Yeah, it's healed. It's still there though. You know, the wound is still there, and now that I'm clean and sober, I'm not, you know, I've been covering up this wound the whole time, you know, and I'm still me. I'm still that kid, right? I'm more equipped to deal with those emotions now for sure because I'm an adult, but my brain's still bringing back those feelings and those memories, and it makes more sense now to me, why I drink and why I was drinking and doing drugs. It makes a lot more sense to me now. It's like when you do drugs and you drink, it's all drugs to me. Alcohol, I consider a drug. It's probably more dangerous than most drugs, actually. You're just, you it all boils down to your brain, man. Like you're sweeping these feelings and all these emotions under the carpet, and you're not dealing with them because they're things that either happened to you or things you've done, you know, and just things that you'd rather just not deal with. So you just you sweep them under the rug, you cover them up with the band-aid. The band-aid is alcohol and drugs, okay? The rug is alcohol and drugs. So you're avoiding all these things that you don't want to deal with or you can't deal with. So here I am, 53 years old, clean and sober, got the band-aid off, and the damn wounds are still there. But the wounds are healed up. They're still wounds, but they've healed up. I'm better equipped to deal with those things. I understand more of the addiction, okay, and I understand more of why I've been drinking and doing drugs my whole life. For the most part, I understand that I can't do drugs anymore. I won't do drugs anymore. I understand that alcohol might might not ever be a part of my life again. I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm going to drink. I'm not going to say I'm not going to drink. Alcohol is always going to be in my face. It's always going to be there wherever I go. It's all about me understanding alcohol. And do I want it? Should I want it? Should I have it? Things like that. And right now, today, and in the near future, I don't want it. I like having the wound exposed so I can deal with healing all the stuff that I've been covering up and sweeping under the carpet my whole life. I'd rather just deal with it, fix it, and move on with my life and be better suited to deal with my everyday life, which I am now. I just couldn't deal with me when I was younger. I couldn't deal with the way my emotions were, the way I was feeling about me, my self-esteem, my outlook on myself. I just couldn't deal with it when I was younger, and most of my life I couldn't deal with it. Now I can though. I'm a full-grown man. I'm self-sufficient. I take care of myself. I have pride. I love myself more, and I want to deal with these issues that I've been avoiding my whole life, and I'm gonna deal with them, and I am dealing with them right now, and I have been for a year and 1 month. Okay, I'm not the same person. I am the same person I was when I was younger, but I'm kind of not. You know, I have it much more together now. Okay, and most of those feelings I had and issues I had are gone. Okay, but they're still there. I call them wounds. Okay, the wounds are still there though, and they probably will always be there because you just you just know where you come from. You know what's happened to you. You know what you've done. And I'll always know that. But it's all about me accepting it, dealing with it, understanding it, and then just moving on with my life the best I can. I wasn't raised properly. Okay, so I had to go through a bunch of bullshit when I was a kid. I'm surprised I made it out as well as I have. Your whole life starts when you're a kid, okay? It kind of sets you in a certain direction. And, some people don't make it. Some people do. Some people, you know, are in between. That was me. I was almost not making it, but I was making it, okay? And like the pendulum's slowly turning towards making it, okay? And that's all through my own willpower and life experience. And I'm making better choices for myself now. And I'm going to keep going with that. As far as drugs go, I don't miss that. Now when I see people doing it, I'm just like, oh, I'm so glad I'm out of that. I'm so over that. Alcohol, I do miss it at times. And I realized now that I can look at alcohol objectively, I do realize that it was kind of like a hobby for me, okay? Coming home, drinking, chilling out, doing my thing, and that became my routine. And it's probably not the best routine to have, especially for a guy that, like me, that was using alcohol as a vice to kind of just numb myself, okay? I was basically numbing myself, avoiding avoiding a lot of things, my emotions from a long time ago, avoiding this and that, and, you know, using it as a cop out, using it as a substance to just kind of numb myself, I guess is the best way to put it. To numb myself, to knock myself out. And that's what I've been doing with alcohol this whole time. Okay. And alcohol is it's a powerful substance, man. And if you really abuse it a lot, it can become a real problem. It's a real problem. I don't want to be preachy kind. I'm just saying. I'm explaining how I feel about alcohol right now. I don't hate it. I do like alcohol. I love the I have loved the taste, the buzz, how easy it is to just push problems out super easily, and I was using it as a coping device to help me cope, but I need to learn and train myself to cope without that, okay? Because first of all, I can't afford it. That's not the most important part, though. Most important part is I need to be a better version of myself and be able to deal with life without anything, any substance that has to be involved. I need to be able to do life without anything, okay? I don't want to have to have alcohol to deal with my life. I don't want to have drugs to deal with my life. I just want to be able to do it myself. I want to improve my body. I want to improve my mental state. And the only way I can do that is to do it myself with no drugs and no alcohol. Okay, I'm eating healthier. I'm being more active, not as much as I wanted to be, but I'm still striving for that. Excuse me. And just overall, want to. I don't have a lot of years left, so what I do have left, I want to make it better. And whatever it is that's not helping me make my life better is not going to be there anymore. And, especially drugs, never again. I'm done. Alcohol, time will tell. But for now and for the very near future, I'm just going to stay without it. I'm doing fine without it. I feel fine without it. I'm dealing with my emotions. Old emotions are coming up. The wound is getting air. It's healing. The mental wounds, okay? My foot's doing a lot better. I don't have any health issues anymore. I feel much better. All my ailments that I was having are cleared up. And now I'm raw. I'm Bill in the Raw. I should call my channel Raw Hound now because I'm raw now. Okay, I'm not under the carpet. I don't have a band-aid over me. I'm just raw. My eyes are wide open. Life's coming at me. I'm dealing with it. I'm not just sweeping under the carpet or hiding from it or hiding from this and that. I'm just dealing with life raw. And I'm doing good. I'm doing very good at it. I'm doing fine. Um, I'm definitely performing better at work. I'm performing better. I haven't been late. Haven't called in sick. So doing pretty darn good. I got me a little e-bike now. I'm the money that I'm not spending on gas is making up for my supplemental income that I lost. I found a way to make up for that, and that is by not buying alcohol and by not buying gas. That comes out to about the same as my supplemental income was. So I fixed that problem. Plus, I'm better for the environment now. That thing doesn't take any gas. I'm not using any glass or aluminum now, so it's better for the environment. It's all good, man. Still working out. I'm still I'm just taking it easy in the gym. I'm not going crazy because my body's not used to it. It's been a long time since I worked my muscles, right? So I'm doing that. I'm feeling good, and I'm just gonna keep going, moving forward, and keep doing what I'm doing. Okay. So that's pretty much all I got. And I'm still praying for my buddy Greg from Greg's Beer Reviews. I don't know what his current situation, I mean, his current status is. He had a fall and did something to his neck. He got injured and he's paralyzed. So I'm praying for him. Um, I admire the man. He's a nice guy, and he's given me a lot of years of entertainment, and we actually became friends over the internet. And so I don't know if he's still with us or not. I'm still waiting to find out, but I'm still praying for him. I don't know if you'll see this video, but Greg, if you do, I'm still praying for you, buddy. I hope you pull through and you can make a recovery. I'm praying for that. So, and I do appreciate all you sticking with me and showing me love and support. I appreciate that. I do. So I'll keep doing at least a weekly update vlog, and try to keep stuff going on the channel the best I can. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do here with this channel. I might just keep going with random stuff. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. But I do appreciate y'all for your support, and stay tuned. All right. And y'all have an awesome day. Drink coffee. Catch you later.